The Real Husbands of Hollywood. So I just saw I guess that's like the extended intro to this show, and it's premiering Tuesday at, I think it was, 10 p.m. Eastern. Plug, I guess. Um, it's interesting because I was wondering what they were going to do with it. And I guess it makes sense considering that they're actors, that it's scripted. Because I was listening to it and I was just wondering what it would be about. Is it going to be like following their lives and they're going to do like they do, like people do with any old reality TV show, and just have the producers sort of try to get little funny clippets of them in their everyday life because their everyday lives are funny, or what? But I guess when you think about it, since they're all celebrities, they probably don't have time to spend that much time interacting with each other realistically. So I guess it makes sense that it's scripted. Because I was listening to it and I was like, it sounds like they're inserting jokes. It sounds like you'd want a punchline or a laugh track. They don't do the laugh track, so that's good. But it sounds scripted. At least what I've heard so far sounds scripted. Um, I don't watch TV that much because I don't own a TV, but there is one here, so I was able to catch it. I would say I'd be curious about how the show turns out. Um, I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't that funny. You know, they had a couple of there were a couple of times that I did kind of chuckle, like do this thing, like that, like that kind of laugh. Like it was a sincere laugh, but it wasn't like that much to it. It's like that's cute, but because they kept saying things like they pushed this one joke and it wasn't that funny. The whole, everybody here, I'm just, but because that's how they, I'm just saying, but everybody here, I'm helping them out because they all broke actors, and other than that, I don't understand. I mean, they needs the money, quite frankly, because they don't got no money at all. So I'm letting them on my show. And then Nick Cannon, like the only reason I agreed to be on this show is because I got things to do, because they talk like that. Because I got things to do. I'm married to the most famous woman in the world, which is cute. That was cute. But I was like, I'm married to the most famous woman in the world. I got shows to direct, stuff like that. The only reason I agreed to be on this show was to help them out. And then Kevin Hart's like, the only reason I had these people on the show is because I'm doing them a favor, and I'm trying to get them known. And everybody like goes back and forth with that. And I was just like, that's not that funny. Hopefully they'll find a new type of joke. Since again, I'm going with the fact that I'm pretty sure that it's scripted. I mean, since they're talented actors, I'm sure that there's going to be a bit of improv, but other than that, I'm sure the scenarios are scripted. So we'll see what happens with that show. It could be, it has potential, you know, and I'm not going to hate on BET because I'll tell you what I wanted to say was, but it's on BET, so, but I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to hate on BET. It's a channel, and just like I heard a wise woman say years ago, you can't blame a channel for having a target demographic, So that's that. But anyway, and that really is the long and short of it. You can't blame a channel for having a target demographic, which is like 12 to 18. Honestly, if I recall, what I heard was BET's target demographic is persons aged 12 to 18. So that sort of makes sense why, like, I used to really like BET when I was a kid, but when I grew up, and I didn't really like it as a kid, but I watched it because it was there as a kid. But as I grew up, I was like, this is kind of mess. But anyway, they might have changed their target demographic, but that's originally what it was. Um, oh, should I share this little piece of history? Yeah, like when Bob Johnson went to get his the TV show license, he applied for three channels. This is my understanding. This is what I heard. Wise woman once said that when he went to apply for his TV channels, he applied for three. He wanted one to target 12 to 18-year olds, and then he wanted another that was like the 25 plus adult crowd, and then he wanted a third channel to target like families or something. And the other two channels were denied, and the only channel that was permitted was BET, the one targeting 12 to 18-year olds. So, it is what it is. The rest is history. They probably try to put on a good mix because clearly not all of their stuff is for 12 to 18-year olds. But whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. It might be funny. Again, it's clearly scripted to a degree, but most reality shows, I don't want to say most reality shows are. Most reality shows, they put people in scenarios and say, go. It's like an improv. That's exactly what it's like. I'm willing to bet. It's like an improv. You agree to go on these shows. The producers give you scenarios, and it's like go. Maybe not in all cases, but in this case, that's probably exactly what it is. Just improv back and forth. You know, and it might have some funny parts. Again, I acknowledge that the people on the show are talented actors, those that act. Nelly and Robin Thicke, I don't know if they act. They might. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, talk to y'all later. That's my review thus far of the show. I think it's worth checking out. I will say that. I will say that. I think it's worth checking out. So anyway, we'll see. Tuesday, that's tomorrow, 10 p.m. Peep Game. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Be blessed.